Hey everybody, my name is Alyssa Christensen, and today I wanted to share with you basically my story, the reason why I said yes to coaching, and really like how it's changed and impacted my life. You guys, she loves these glasses. Hello. Can you say hi to our friends? Say hi. 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 There you go. Hi. You guys, her first word is like I. Hi. Benson's was my little 2-year-old. His first word was uh-oh. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna try and make this super short and quick and brief, so you guys don't have to listen to a long, sappy story. Basically, when I found the opportunity, I was seriously going through a major trial in my life. I had been married before. I had been married before and suffered a lot of heartbreak and just emotional trauma. Hello. Say hi to our friends. Hello. And so at that point in my life, I knew that I needed just something I was really in this dark cloud. I needed something. I needed something to just pull me out, whether that was focusing on other people, because acts of service obviously helps you focus on someone else rather than your own burdens. Or I knew that physical fitness and taking control of that part of my life helped me. And so I actually had a friend who pirated some insanity, and she gave it to me, and I started that program, and I was loving the way it made me feel. It gave me this energy and this invigoration that I had been just needing and seeking, and I was like, how do I get more of this? And so I essentially began just sharing that small little portion. This is all before coaching. I didn't know that there was such a thing as coaching. So, it basically gave me this breath of fresh air that I needed. Fast forward a year later, one of my friends presented me with the opportunity to coach and to be able to share my journey, share what I'm doing, and then also have an income doing that. And I was like, heck yeah, that is totally for me. And so when this came about, I was still single, not married, no kids, and I literally didn't think twice about it. I just jumped right in. I was like, this is right up my alley. I love health and fitness. I love being able to share it with people. And so that's kind of how I got started. A lot of my reason, though, why I continue to coach changed along the way as I got married and had kids, and continued a full-time job with coaching Division I soccer. So at the time when I started, I was coaching Division I soccer. I was kind of climbing the ladder there. I'd become an associate head coach. I was loving my job. Seriously, my dad told me growing up, he's like, if you could do a job for free, what would you do? And soccer had been such a big part of my life that, I was in my dream job, coaching soccer and teaching these young women, and helping them not only through their soccer journey, but life in general, right? I lived the same life as them, and it was just so invigorating. And so I was doing my dream job. I loved it. And then I was coaching on the side as a part-time thing. As soon as I got married and we got pregnant, and up until I literally gave birth to my son, I've always dreamt of just I was going to be a working mom. I needed something for me. And as soon as he was born, that all changed. I was like, I can't leave him. I don't want to leave him. And with soccer, you're traveling, you're recruiting, like our season is like 3 months long, and it's like all day, 40 hours plus a week. And so it was a lot of like time and demand on me. And so like my heart started to change. Like I was loving what I was doing, but I like wanted to be home with my kids, and I was like feeling like I was missing out on their little baby stage. And so all the meanwhile, I was still doing this coaching thing, running a business on the side, but it hadn't like made this huge impact in my life until that moment. Hi. And my reason changed. My reason behind it was so that I could be home with my kids. But I also was, and for the longest time, I felt like I was being so selfish. I wanted something for me. I loved the impact that I could make on these young women's lives coaching soccer, and I like didn't want to give that up. And I slowly began to realize that I could do the same thing coaching with, you know, the whole network of Beachbody. I could do the same thing. I could still have the same impact on people and teach per se and coach the way I could coach my girls through the soccer team. And so that really was my reason why, and it's changed. I love what I do now. I love being able to watch these women, these mothers, college students, everyone that I interact with, like make this huge change in their life. And it is so, I don't know if you've ever like helped someone or served someone, but it almost seems so selfish because of the feeling that you get when you see someone's life change. And that's what has kept me going, because I get hungry for that feeling of just watching someone's whole life change and it click in their mind that like, oh my gosh, this stuff works. I don't have to be unhappy in my skin. I can feel wonderful and beautiful. I can do this from home with my kids or with home while I'm going and getting my master's degree, all of that. And so that's basically the reason why I said yes. Now, the benefits of it, as well as like the feelings, is you can also make a substantial income. It's not like a get rich quick thing. You have to work hard. And the reason why I love it so much is like your income is a direct reflection of the amount of people you're helping and help change their lives. And so that's kind of my brief story of why I said yes. It's definitely evolved. It started with a huge trial in my life and then spiraled into something different once I got married and started having kids. And, you know, I realized like I wanted to continue to have that feeling of what would I do for free? You know, and it's to help people, to teach people, to inspire people, empower people. And, you know, I got that from coaching soccer, and I definitely get this from coaching individuals, mothers, students, all of the above. So I hope you guys at least took away something from my story, and I hope to see you guys soon. Okay,